So it is currently raining again. It has literally been raining like probably like 80% or like 90% of like every single day. So like this so far, like this spring and summer, it's June 20th, 2025. That is crazy to even think about. That we are almost in July. We have probably 3 more months and it's gonna start getting cooler again. But yeah, it's kind of raining. I don't know if you can tell in the video. I'm standing out here. It kind of feels good. But I wanted to make this video because I feel like my last video was kind of, it wasn't that great. Like when I was like trying to explain my plans, it was mainly just to talk about the whole you know, situation. But I do want to come on here and give a bit more detail about that, I guess. But starting with obviously the job. So I've been saying that I would never ever go back to Sunshine, and I'm not going back to packaging. So when I worked there before the first time, I worked in the packaging department, and this time I'll be in a completely different department. I'll be in the shipping department, and basically I will be the one that because I'll be on a forklift literally all day. Like my job will be a forklift operator, and I'll be the ones that's supplying the pallets. I'll be the ones that's taking the pallets of dog food that's been stacked off the line. And yeah, it'll be, you know, that so I just wanted to clear that up. It's not the same as last year. I will be in a different department, and I'm very excited because I'm gonna try to stay here for a while, for sure longer than I was the last time. I mean, I was there for a decent amount of time. Like I was there for nearly 7 months. I was there from the first like week of June till December. So I'm pretty sure I think that's 6 months, 7 months. I don't know. But I want to stay there longer just because, you know, I want a more stable place. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way. So second, I guess, car, whatever. So a car, that's kind of like the least of my worries, because obviously I'm gonna get a car or a truck, whatever I can get, whatever the place that because it's the same place that I got my Kia Soul last year. And you know, whatever they have at the time, I might try to get. If it's something decent, it's something decent, whatever. But with that being said, I'd really like to try to get a truck this time, just because I really want to get a 4-wheeler. But you know, it's whatever. But I'd prefer a truck just because I've had nothing but cars. Like my first vehicle ever was a you know, a pickup truck, but it was little. It felt so small. It was smaller than my cars. So I mean, I want a decent truck, whatever that may be. I just really want a decent truck, and I've thought about just saving like more money, maybe like $5,000 to put down on just like a nicer truck, possibly, if I can find one. But anyway, so that's the car situation. So I'm gonna get that, you know, maybe a month from now I'll have, you know, $4 or $5 grand where I can put down on a vehicle, whatever that might be. Number 3, house. So actually, number 3, a new phone. I definitely need a new phone. This one it's shot because my last job, when I was driving a forklift, I kept wearing these, you know, weird type of athletic pants where it had basically no pockets, and I was up and down off the forklift a lot. So my phone fell off like 30 different times, and it just slowly got worse because for some reason I kept peeling the glass off of it because I had the iPhone 15 and I kept peeling the glass, like the broken glass pieces off of it, off the back, and it's kind of turned it into a mess. But yeah, I'm gonna buy a new phone, straight cash. So I'm probably gonna do that in the next couple of weeks. Number 4 now. Now we're gonna start talking about house, whatever. So I have a couple options in mind, and working at this place that I'm gonna be working at now, I'm I'm not so worried about affording stuff anymore, because I can definitely afford more. I don't know. I guess when I do have enough money, I'm gonna put a post on, or when I'm ready, when the time's right, I'm gonna put a post on Facebook, asking, if there's anywhere to rent or somewhere around here. So there's a house that I've been looking at. My mom, that's the house that we were at, which they live there. And it's it's a 2-bedroom 1-bath house, very, very cheap. It's probably the cheapest place, but I think someone just moved out of it again, and they tore up the mailbox, and the house needs a little work. Like there's some black mold and just some weird spots in the house. But I've almost I'm okay with going with an apartment. I'm gonna be honest, because I really did not mind living at that other apartment that me and Jonathan were in, like during the winter months. I think it was literally like prime winter months is when we lived there. But anyway, which I'm honestly kind of excited for, is winter. But that being said, yeah, I guess number 5, I guess furniture. So I mean, oh yeah, actually, let me go back to number 4. So the number 4, the house thing, those apartments that I'm talking about are 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and it's cheap enough for me to afford it all on my own, and still have money for everything and save. So yeah, I mean, I'm only one person, but that would literally give me my own room, my own studio room, and an extra room. Like, I mean, I would have 2 extra rooms, and if the rooms are big enough, like, I don't see a point in even having, like, which I guess I could just make the studio room, whatever. But I mean, let's see what I thought about doing. See, I want to get a big, like 65, 70 something inch, flat, just a good 4K minimum, 4K TV, in the living room, and have like I want a PS5 Pro, in the living room, or some type of console. But I'm going to get the PS5 Pro, maybe, check on another Series X, but the PS5 Pro. And I want, obviously, my setup and my studio stuff, all of my studio stuff, in either my bedroom or my studio room, whatever, because I just feel like it'd be cool. But I want to be honest, that's so many bedrooms, for one person. I really don't know what I would use all of that for. But I mean, hey, I don't have it at the moment. I don't have friends that are going to be staying. But if all of my friends would get their crap together, they could come and stay down there with me. But whatever, I don't even really care too much anymore. I don't even want to make this video about that. I guess number 6 would be I guess studio equipment. So I want to get really, really good, like, equipment. I mean, I'm gonna go all out. Like, I'm gonna have it to where I have my setup, which would be my desk. I want to get a triple monitor so I can start streaming, and stuff like that. I want a triple monitor setup, and I want a good camera. And I've honestly thought about, if I can't find a good webcam, that I've kind of considered just trying to get an actual, like, professional camera, just to have it, just to make everything look good. But you know, I do want a camera, obviously, keyboard and mouse, good keyboard and mouse. I think I'm gonna go with the Apex Pro TKL, because it's a mechanical keyboard. It has the numbers that, like, it's very fast. It's, you know, very fast. But which I don't know what's, you know, the top dog these days. But a couple of years ago, that's what it was. And just because it'd be good for me using it for music, just because it's, you know, it's not a 60% keyboard. It's literally like, yeah, it's just the Apex Pro, the regular Apex Pro, whatever. It's, you know, the full size keyboard, and it'd be good for, you know, music. And the mouse, I don't know which one. I've always used the Logitech G Pro, Superlight, Ultralight, whatever it's called. I've always used the same one, and I've always loved it. I got really used to it. Mic wise, I'm pretty sure I'm dead set on the Neumann. Some people say Neumann. The Neumann TLM 103. I think I can get it below 1,000, and, you know, slightly used. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go with that. Microphone wise, headphone wise, I'm pretty sure I'm thinking I'm going with the Audio-Technica ATH M50X or something like that. I think it's what it's called, AT M50 something. I don't know. It's the good, you know, it's pretty good. I've used it before. It was probably the best sounding ever. Studio monitors or just speakers. So, you know, got to get a good set of studio monitors. I'm gonna go with the Yamaha HS8s. I'm dead set on those, just because they, you know, I think they're $600 to $800, but I'm gonna get some. I don't even really care too much. Audio interface, I'm going to get a desktop, a PC that I'm gonna get one that has a USB-C port, because there is a workaround that we finally fixed on that PreSonus audio interface, the ES2, and I really like it. I mean, it sounds really good. But I don't know. I've considered going with a different one, just because that one was a little weird. But I do like it. But I'm just not a big PreSonus like fan. Like, if you want I feel like that's just entry level mediocre sound. Like, the studio speakers sounded okay, but they had way too much bass. And I couldn't find any way to turn them down. But I don't know. I might just stir away from PreSonus, and I've kind of considered going with either, I want to get the top of the line Focusrite, or I've considered going like high end and going with an Apollo, which I've heard is like top of the line, you know, audio interface. So just something with maybe like the 500 range. I don't really think going above like 500 to 600 for an interface. I really don't care for it that much. Then I need, obviously, I got to have a pop filter, got to have an isolation shield. I want an isolation shield where it's literally like 180 degrees around it. And then wherever my mic or my setup is, I'm going to have acoustic treatment in the correct spots. Got to have acoustic treatment, especially if the room is bigger, because you don't want all that weird noise, background noise and reverb, whatever. It's gonna help get that like dry vocal sound that I've been trying to get. I just can't get it with my current setup. But what I've considered doing is just, you know, and this is another thing, I want a SUV or like a bigger truck, which I've done it before in my car, but I got, you know, the setup, but I didn't get, you know, a full setup. Like, I didn't get the desk, and I didn't get the I didn't get a gaming chair with that. So I mean, I want to buy, I might spend like $2,000, $2,500 eventually, and get a full like top of the line like setup that someone is selling off a marketplace. Got to have a USB-C input. Got to have a USB-C port though. Got to. Other than that, I guess moving on to number 6 or 7. I think we're on 6. Whatever we're on, whatever, 7, 6, something. I guess that would be just, I guess, self-improvement. Like, after that, there's really nothing that I want. As long as I have furniture, I have my studio set up, I have clothes on my back, I have food, hygiene stuff, which I guess I can tie along in with the self-improvement part. But as long as I have all of that, I'm good. And then I guess I want to start moving on to the self-improvement part. Obviously I've been trying to do that for a while. I haven't been consistent enough, which I did that for a while. Like for maybe like 3 weeks I was applying skincare, minoxidil on my eyelashes, even though I have pretty good thick eyelashes now. And I was doing I was taking vitamins every day. I was doing this kind of like trimming everything up, looks maxing, the whole thing, whatever. But I'm gonna continue that because I feel like it's important and it's what I want. I want to look max. After that, I genuinely don't know. I'm pretty sure it's save money. I think after that, honestly, whatever, if it's 7 or number 8 that I'm on, whatever, after the whole looks maxing thing, I think I think that category is going to be maintained. Like, whatever I have at that moment, keep it. Don't make sure nothing happens where, I need to save money. I need to be streaming on Twitch or Kick, whatever. I need to be, trying to get my music out. I need to keep trying wholesale real estate. Obviously about that, I'm not going to let that go. I'm going to keep trying. Whenever I get, my own place again, I'm going to keep doing that. And that's going to be another good thing when I get my PC set up, because it's, it's going to make that wholesale real estate stuff easier. Oh my God, I just woke up, so I'm kind of mucus is in my throat anyway. But yeah, I guess maintain is my next category. Whatever I have and whatever I once, get it and then keep it. I need to stay at this job as long as I can, and if I don't, I need to have plenty of money saved up to, before it's time to go get another job. And I need to have, the fridge stocked up. I need to have everything set in stone if I ever try to find a new job, and I'm probably not going to. As long as I can get good at this and keep doing it every day, it's a good job. It's a forklift job. It's not bad. So but yeah, really just maintain and keep whatever I have, because I can't go back to this, can't go back to keep moving around just because because so far in my life it hasn't been me that's messed everything up. It's been other people. But now it is up to me to keep that, because if I mess it up, then it's that time, this time it's going to be me, because I'm finally to the point where I'm 100% what's it called, 100% independent. 100% independent. I'm fully on my own. I don't really have to rely on anyone. I'm just independent. So I'm pretty excited about that. Next, I guess either try to repair. I'm gonna be honest, I keep clearing my throat hard just because I don't know, I have stuff in my throat. Anyway, try to repair my friendships or make new ones. I feel like if I had all my stuff together like that, I feel like a couple of people would start coming around, especially if I'm making that same money. A couple of people will start coming around. So yeah, but that's how it is. I think, especially if I have that 3-bedroom, that's kind of why I want it, because it's a 3-bedroom house. So I don't know. We'll figure it out when or the 3-bedroom apartment. We'll figure it out when we get closer to that. But I have a feeling a couple of people was gonna come back around when I get to that point. But we'll see. And if they don't, like I said, not just repair friendships, but try to make new ones, possibly. I want to make some more like online friends. I haven't had those in like a while. Like I want to connect with more like music creators and different stuff. I maybe start hanging around with some old people that I used to hang out with or whatever. And then just maintain my life, keep that for a while. And then on the side, try to maybe make this music, make it profitable, at least, maybe a couple thousand extra per month, or, just some money, extra months or extra on the, at the end of the month, just to have something, something boosting, something helping me up, something on the side that's backing me up. and, you know, obviously wholesale real estate, whatever. But it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. Let's do it.